My name's Philip. I'm at the top of my profession and nominally in charge. I look to Callum and Steph for help and support with our patients.
I'm the registrar. My name's Callum. I look up to him because he's a consultant, but also because he has expertise and knowledge that I don't have. I know that Steph looks up to me because she's only just qualified, but she's keen and learning really fast. Steph's really helpful.
I look up to him because he is the registrar and him because he is a consultant, and they are better than me at everything. I like being called Dr. Steph. Although I feel I'm only the F1, they ask me my opinion, which makes me feel included and even keener to learn. I am better at writing drug charts correctly than either of them.
I trained in London, worked round the clock 100 hours a week, learnt by making mistakes. We did a lot of harm, but thankfully patient safety has progressed massively in modern practice.
I'm training in Wales. My rota says that I work 56 hours a week, and he understands that I might not be around all the time to cover his work or the on-call. So we have regular catch-up meetings as well. We have an open, no-blame culture and regularly discuss cases, what went well, what we might do better, differently in the future. He's grateful when I spot something that he might not have seen, and she is grateful when I help her with new things that she's maybe not encountered before.
I've just qualified. I can ask him for help and I can ask him for support at any time.
I try to minimise what goes wrong. If there's a complication, it may be because it's a difficult case, but I'm aware there are a lot of human factors that might affect my performance too. When something goes wrong in his surgery, I'm there to help because he's learning. He needs to experience difficult cases too. She doesn't get many things wrong because we encourage her to ask for help and we make sure she gets it.
He's a great surgeon, most of the time. He used to have a bit of a reputation for a temper and throwing instruments, but he's acknowledged that this is unacceptable, and we've discussed how to deal with this as part of the team, which has made the atmosphere better for all of us. He appreciates we're trying our best when perhaps he can't see where he's operating. We stop, we work out a better approach.
I really want to be a surgeon. I want to be like him because even though the job is stressful, he keeps everything cheerful and keeps us together as a team. And I want to be like him because he's so encouraging and positive and thinks I would make a great surgeon.
I listen to everyone. I talk to Callum and Steph all the time about our patients, but also about how they're getting on in general and their career progress.
I listen to the consultant intently as he's got so many interesting stories to tell. I can talk to him about anything that's troubling me, and I can talk to her because she knows everything that's going on in the wards and with the patients' wider lives. I try to help her when she's busy as much as I can.
If I say I'm struggling with too many tasks at once, both help me to prioritise or help me out. I know I can count on them for support if the day has been difficult, and they try to make sure that we get some breaks and rest as we should. I feel very much that I am part of a high-performing team, even this early on in my career.
It's my job to support and encourage him to take over from me when I retire. I've learnt how to give and receive feedback, which helps the team develop as a whole and makes it easier to cope with the stress that's the modern NHS.
It's my job to support and encourage her so that she can get a training post. He does this as well, which shows a commitment to us as individuals and as a team.
I was worried about how I was going to survive my first year as a doctor, but they have made me feel really valued and appreciated. I want to be a surgeon even more now.
It's just a bit of banter, but my behaviour has a measurable effect on others.
Being resilient is part of being a doctor. We all have moments when our behaviours may be less than perfect, but we must be able to recognise this quickly and stop the situation from affecting ourselves and those around us.
I'm so glad I'm working with you. I love medicine.
Well, I can't really look down on it.